Hello, it is the Dibbsy, and today we're showing some Grandmaster footage for the Mars Battlegrounds. Now, I couldn't sleep one night, and I was up during the wee gremlin hours of D2. I ran into Lady Zoot, and I ran into Undisputed 13, and they showed me the strats for this particular GM, so I wanted to share that on my attempt, helping a friend through. Now you can see we're starting on point B because it's easier, and we're also picking ads off from a distance for safety. Don't forget to give the like and sub button a little dibble. It is much appreciated and helps the channel out a lot. And you can see we're just slowly and safely picking off enemies. I wanted to mention too, the actual setup for this is you're going to need one warlock, and they're going to need Phoenix Protocol on well. And also it helps to have a hunter. You can't do this without a hunter. You're going to need a hunter either with Orpheus rigs, and that's going to help get their super back so they can spam it with the warlock. The Orpheus rig combo with the Phoenix Protocol, you both get your supers back insanely fast. Alternatively, if you don't feel like you need your tether all that often, you can also run Omnioculus, but Orpheus rigs are the play here. You can see I already have my super as well, but I'm just saving it for when we're in danger. Now you're going to do this on every single point from a distance. You're just going to pick off the ads and let the point cap naturally. You don't need to stand on it to cap it. And there we go. You can see me dropping my well. Along with that tether, it's going to get me back a lot of super energy on top of Phoenix Protocols. You can see I'm already halfway. And this is going to be the strat for the majority up until the boss room pretty much. And I'm going to show you each position. I'm going to timestamp. I'm going to have timestamps in the description as well for each point in the GM. Also, I'm going to, at the very top, I'm going to put the links for the two that showed me the strategy as well. So if you want to give them a follow, please do. As soon as you get close to capping point B, there's going to be a gigantic knight that spawns. So as soon as it's finished, he's going to just book it over to the right to point A. So you'll see that here shortly. I'm going to skip ahead to that point where point B is already captured. And now you can see us on point B. This is the knight I was talking about. You can pick them off from a distance safely where I'm standing. If you can go to the right on the rooftops, but be aware of the acolytes. The solar grenades will just dunk on you. You want to make sure you have that you have your solar and arc resist on for this one. And then once again, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to pick off the ads, and then we're going to go ahead and start the point, but I'm going to show you where you want to anchor to safely capture A. And you can see those solar grenades absolutely destroy. Like, they are no joke. So after you're done picking off all the ads, we're going to go in the back and we're going to set up safely over here, but we're going to make sure that it's clear so we don't get bombarded with solar grenades. So you definitely want to make sure that the acolytes are clear. Otherwise, like, their grenades combined will, like, even with solar resist and 100 resilience, like, these grenades are insane. So we definitely are getting rid of these guys before we do anything. Now, after you clear off the point A, you want to have your tether hunter immediately tether this guy, the Death Singer. You want to get rid of him as soon as possible. You want to nuke him, delete him off of the map. And then from here, we're going to just be chilling behind this box where I just dunked my well. And the knights on the left will jump up and down. You don't have to worry about them rushing you. They're not going to run beyond that point. The main thing is picking off the two champions to spawn. You want to get rid of the unstoppables as fast as you can from a safe distance. So you'll see them coming up. And then we slowly just kind of whittle them down and get rid of them. And then from there, we're going to clear the point A, and it'll just naturally cap as long as there's no enemies on it. You can see if enemies are on it, it lets you know by putting a mark above their head. And now for point C, you can see there's a few different places that you can do this safely from. Now, the best success I had on this fire team was from the point where you see us standing. There's little boxes in front right there where I'm aiming. And you want to make sure that you're near those boxes at all times. Alternatively, you can go to the right or the left. As long as you're from a safe distance, you can pick off enemies and clear the point. Once again, you're going to be heavily relying on your well spam and the tether spam as well from Orpheus Rigs and Phoenix Protocol. But before you start any of the points, you want to make sure you clear the ads. It makes things 10 times easier. You don't have things shooting at you, and there's less ads, of course. Now, when you pop this, there's going to be guys that spawn behind you and to the left of you immediately. So you want to make sure that you're safe. You want to also, you can see too, there's guys that spawn right behind us. I got one of us. As long as you take care of the guys to the left and behind you, you can safely accomplish this. And then once again, we're going to be slowly picking off the ads, letting the point naturally capture by keeping enemies off of it. Also, watch out for the orbs. They're gonna, the Take and Cabal are gonna shoot orbs at you. If you get hit by 2, you're gonna die. So you want to call it out with your teammates, communicate when orbs are there, and you want to shoot them down. And then you can see that super spam is already being set up. And then once again, we just do the same thing as before. We just safely from a distance clear the ads. Now for this next room, you're going to want to start on the stairs on the right here, where you see me going to. And there's going to be 2 champs. There's going to be an unstop, and there's going to be an anti-barrier. So you just want to, once again, from a safe distance, using cover, you're going to take these guys out. And then after they are taken out, there's going to be heavy ammo on the left at the top of the stairs. You're going to want to grab that heavy box. And then from here, after you grab the heavy box and you got your ammo, we're going to be safely just chilling on that billboard right where I was standing. And you'll see here in a moment where I drop my well, and then we do the Orpheus rig well combo. And we just have, we almost have our supers up like consistently throughout this entire thing. And I am waiting for my super to recharge. The ads don't immediately all spawn at once, so you have some safety and you have some time to clear some of the starter, like the spawn ads here. And then you can see the Orpheus rigs are out. I toss a grenade, and then I pretty much immediately get my super from that. And then I drop my super. And this is where we begin the combo back and forth, back and forth. And then you just safely clear this room. Several champions will spawn. There'll be a combination of anti-barrier and unstop, so you be prepared for that. Using the billboard for cover is definitely going to help though. As long as you communicate with your fire team, you should be safe for the most part. And now I skipped ahead to the next section. After the laser beams, you can safely get up here. Now this next room, we're going to go ahead and just work from left to right. And then there will be 2 anti-barriers that spawn in the top middle. And you can see us just poking through the doorway. You don't want to rush in. And you see the anti-bears will spawn up there on the middle. You're going to want to go ahead and take those out. Once you do that, you're going to be able to go to the next room with the sealed door. You're going to have one person on ad control in the middle and the entrance, and you're going to have two people go up to grab. You have two people grab the weapon that can clear the door. You're going to have one stay at that weapon, so as soon as it's done recharging, you can grab it again. It's going to take a total of 3 times to accomplish this. You can see me waiting here for it to recharge. And then on my way out, you'll see my friend on the bottom right there coming back up to grab the last one. Just so you know, in the GM, it does not spawn one of these above the entrance. Just an FYI, you do not want to go up there and be disappointed. So you can safely clear the door. And then we're going to get into the boss room. I'm going to show you where to position and what to do. So immediately you're going to want to go to the left up here. And this is the easiest part of the whole GM probably. You're all going to just stack right here. You're going to have your Invis Hunter start the encounter, and your Invis Hunter is going to group up with you guys. And you're just going to whittle the boss down for the first half of the damage. Now for the people that are going to be out running the orbs, I wouldn't recommend using your heavy here or your special. If you have any special, you're going to want to save that ammo. And we're going to go Invis right here. And we're going to go ahead. Well, the Invis didn't work. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Then we're going to go to the back other side of the room. And you can already see where the knight is. You're going to use the cover, use the pillars for safety. And bob, duck, weave. Do whatever you have to survive here. I drop my well, and immediately you're going to want to clear as many ads as possible. You're going to want to bait the unstoppable down the left, down the steps. And you're going to want to get rid of him. And as soon as you get rid of him, you're going to want to work on the wizards, anything that's threatening you, and you're going to also want to get rid of that anti-barrier in the middle. As soon as you clear the ads, then you're just going to stay in this area, and you might have to run around a bit for survival if it helps. But you're going to want to insta-kill basically anything and everything that spawns on the right side if you're able to. You want to definitely get rid of the wizards. They're going to be the biggest threat along with the knights. Hunter continuously run the orbs. They're going to drop the orb if they have to. And they're going to go invis right before they drop the point. Once that's done, you're just going to go back and forth. Every time you dunk an orb, it is definitely going to spawn more wizards. You're going to want to kill them. And then you're just going to continuously do this until you hit 5. On the 4th one, I ran over back to my friend on the point where we could, just work on the boss. But once the champions are out of the picture, it's not so bad. And then you can get the clear. Hopefully this has helped you. If you'd like, we'll be trying to do some GM runs with my clanmates as soon as I can get them through as well. So they can learn the strats and experience them firsthand. I hope this video helps you out. Don't forget to give a dibble on the sub and like button as well. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.